Hi there and welcome back to We Are Famous EFC. It is the final word to Manchester United 0, Everton 1 at Old Trafford yesterday. It is my final word reaction, but that was a really brilliant performance by Everton yesterday, especially in that first half. Every single one of them players deserved man of the match yesterday, but I give it to Shrewsbury Hall for his goal. An outstanding goal, but every single one of them players, Thierry Barry, especially Michael Keane as well, they all deserve huge credit. I thought every single one of them players got right into it from minute one and stayed in the game till the end, the very end. But it was a pathetic by Idrissa Gay slapping Michael Keane. Then we go down to 10 men. Why and if he did that, I don't know, but it is what it is. I think the red card was stupid. I think it should have been a yellow instead of a red. But it is what it is, I guess. But I thought that in that first half, we had the momentum, the character and the desire in that first half. I thought Pickford kept us in the game quite a lot. But that first half, it's been Everton's best performance of the season so far. In yesterday's first half, I thought no team at Old Trafford has ever been to Old Trafford down to 10 men and won and kept a clean sheet. Everton are the first club to ever do that. And also Everton have made history for David Moyes. David Moyes has never won at Old Trafford with another Premier League side, but Everton did what Everton do and did it in style yesterday. And I thought that we did it quite well yesterday. But I was nervous in that first half, absolute nervous. When we scored, I got confidence, then I went nervous because Idrissa Gay was sent off as well. Then I thought, are we going to give this away and get beat or get a draw out of it? But as soon as it got to the 70th minute, I felt, yeah, Everton will win. And Everton have gone above Liverpool. We did it. And huge credit to the manager. Yeah, we did it in style, but also he got the starting lineup right for me. Unfortunately, Seamus Coleman went off after 17 minutes with a hamstring injury. Unfortunately, Jake O'Brien done well coming in at right back as well. But I thought Moyes' substitutions, the lack of how many minutes it took, was a bit berserk. But huge credit to the manager because we got the win as well. And at the end of the day, the win is the most important. So I'm happy that Everton got the 3 points at Old Trafford for the first time since Roberto Martinez, and that's many years ago. But as I've said, I thought that the desire Everton had was amazing as well. Let's see what Everton manager David Moyes has to say in his press conference.
To win here is incredible. To win here like that was quite amazing.
Yeah, it was. It's been difficult to win here over the years, wherever I've been, but over the recent seasons I've felt as if we'd come close when I was here at West Ham and a couple of things didn't go and we didn't quite get results. But if you said to me tonight, when I had got here and we go down to 10 men, I was going to get a result with 10 men here, 0-0 at the time, I'd have said that would have been really tough. So it was a brilliant performance by the players. Resilience, toughness, commitment, all the words you want to hear as a manager, and a great goal as well.
And I've seen you put up to TV, but as a manager, stood on the touchline watching one of your own players get sent off for hitting a teammate. What does that feel like?
Well, I didn't think there was anything in it. I didn't think I was a bit annoyed that they were challenging each other at the time. But I was also quite pleased. Quite pleased they were fighting each other.
Really?
Because it showed me that they cared, and it showed me that there's a bit
again.
of that, and that's what's in Everton. We're trying to demand higher standards from everybody. So I can't quite work it out if it was Keno's bad ball or if it was Ghana's bad ball to Keno, whatever they were annoyed with each other with. But if we hadn't got that fight and that resilience like what they showed, we'd have never get through the rest of the game. Because we came up against an improving Manchester United. Most of the people in here were here to see Manchester United. But Everton stood up to what they had to do tonight.
Credit.
David, sorry, you quite quickly get down to the tone at half time. Just what exactly was said, because obviously got the lead really displayed in the first half, but you obviously had a situation you had to resolve as well.
Not one word was said. Never for a minute did we think about it. It wasn't an interest that was done. I was more interested what I thought Manchester United were going to do at half time, because I was concerned, tactically what they're going to do, how are we going to cope with it, what were choices, how could we alter. And we played Sunderland away from home. We were 1-0 up and we came out in the second half and we lost a goal after about a minute. So I was determined that we didn't go out with that sort of attitude. Second half was much harder. They put more people in the front line, made it much more difficult. But I thought as they made it more difficult, we defended just as well and stuck to our task.
Has Idrissa said anything? I think you said something that he'd like to apologise to you.
Yes, he's apologised to the dressing room at the end of the game, asked everybody and spoke to us all. So no problem, we move on from it. Disappointed it happened, but in some ways, people who've been players, I'll understand what it means when you're on the pitch, you're fighting to win, and the both of them were.
So it must have been an enormous sense of pride for the team to have overcome that and then deliver everything in the second half.
Absolutely.
Very pleased
And I
as
think
well.
if anything, the players stood up and showed exactly what they're capable. A lot of what we saw tonight is a bit like Everton, but I have to say it would be wrong not to put Everton in the way we played at the start of the game and how we started and how we played, because we were probably the better side for the majority of the first half, even with 10 men at times.
Tony? Dave, I think there's the stuff that Tim Barney won the most headers of any striker in the Premier League game this season. What would you make of his performance? I feel like he's growing into number 9 role.
Yeah, I do. He's beginning. I thought he led the line well in some ways today. His numbers running are always big, and we need it even more so today to somehow to help us. So yeah, I'm pleased. I still want goals from him. Obviously, that's the thing that you get judged on as a centre forward. But I think his performance tonight for the team was worthy of what he done. He worked really hard for us.
Rich?
David, just in terms of Michael Keane, I guess with his involvement in the incident with Idrissa, it would have been quite easy for him to be distracted by it. It didn't feel like that at all, almost the other way perhaps.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him and how do you think he did?
No, I didn't speak to him. I said I didn't not talk to him about it at all, because I've quickly moved on. As far as I'm concerned, the couple of players. I think if you'd asked them in the crowd, I think you boys as well, I think you're all surprised it would be a red card. I think if the referee had maybe taken 10 seconds and gone and split them, maybe said to them, hey, by the way, you're lucky, I'm giving you both a yellow. I think you might. I don't think MD in the stadium would have expected. I don't think MD in the stadium expected a red. But letter of the law might suggest that's the case, and we have to accept that. But let's be fair, we're all football fans and we watch football. I don't think there'd have been many expecting a red card in that incident. So we're not going to talk much about it, because we've had a great victory. We might have been talking more about it if we didn't, and I accept that.
Yep.
David, so much has been talked this season about Everton and John and Jack Grealish and their creativity, but the way they defended that second half, especially Jack,
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned it, because the two of them done an amazing job physically.
So that was David Moyes' post-match reaction, how pleased he was with Everton sticking out in that second half, defending when Man United put out a lot of pressure. But I'm very pleased that Moyes got up tactically right. Every single one of the players deserve credit. And I'm very pleased that we got all 3 points at the end of it and we went above Liverpool. How good is that, Toffee, is that we've gone above Liverpool. But yesterday was a lovely emotional night, what we always remember as Toffees. The first time under Moyes beating Manchester United at Old Trafford Day. Doesn't that sound brilliant as well? But my favourite part, Shrewsbury's goal, Kieran Shrewsbury's goal. What a goal. as well. Like, brilliant goal by Shrewsbury. Really deserved it. And Everton stuck to it from minute 1 to minute 90 without a shadow of a doubt. So yeah, as I said, very, very, very extremely pleased with the players and with Moyes as well. Michael Keane especially, after losing his head, after he could have lost his head, but he never. So big up to him, and I thought that he played amazing. Jake O'Brien as well, Jimmy Garner, and also Iliman Ndiaye, Jack Grealish again with his little flicks. Yeah, he was poor at times, but thought he was good. Iliman Ndiaye at times, skillful as well. Really, really amazing by them. Let me know in the comments your thoughts to the game. Everton 1, Manchester United 0 at Old Trafford for the first time, and Everton have made history. Get in! Up the Toffees. Bye-bye. Come on! Up the Toffees.